All right, so we've got Diablo stereo and video claimed. So I think you saw some of the other really well written reviews. Here's Dion. He's our business owner. Look at that. We got Mary R. Let's go through this one. I am writing this 1-star review not to slander this company, but to allow future customers to know that they should take careful consideration prior to taking their item in need of repair and paying the $75 non-refundable inspection fee. My situation is much the same as the other 1-star reviews. After an extended wait time, regular check-ins on my part, approx every 2 weeks, and arranging the ability to purchase the parts needed to repair from the U.S. distributor after 2.5 months, I have picked up my not repaired unit and I received an array of personal and COVID excuses why it was too much pressure to fix the item. In addition, my receipt was not returned to me. I sincerely hope all future reviews for Mr. Waterman are all 5 stars. Really, ma'am? Well, let me clue you in. This unit is like most stereo items today made in China. And yes, with COVID, good luck dealing with the middleman for overseas parts. Most technicians won't even attempt to go further with this type of component due to more problems than worth. We put much time and effort up front with this repair, and not all stereo components that are made overseas are guaranteed to be repairable. Sorry, but out of our control. And as I stated to you recently, is to send it back to factory center, or best to purchase a more name brand item and not these off brand units. COVID is tough on all businesses. Have some compassion. We tried our best. I found your paperwork. You may pick up during business hours. Thank you, the owner. Jonathan O. Very sloppy work. Wouldn't recommend to anyone to go here. And extremely expensive. I had taken a pair of fishers to be replaced from the mid-range and the tweeter just for sentimental value. And as you can see in the picture, it was a sloppy job. The woofer I thought he would be able to fix from the inside, and it looks horrible. Excuse me, sir. When you brought them in, I made it clear what would need to be done with the woofer, and you had no problem with that. I also upgraded the tweeters and mid ranges, since you can't not underline not get woofers or factory tweeters any longer from Fisher. Added to this BS complaint, I hooked them up right in front of you, fully running on my bench amp, and you liked the sound. This job was explained to you as to what we would need to do to fuse the surround of the woofer to their cove. You brought them in damaged, and we were aware of it. We did as best as we could, given that the speakers are almost 30 years old. You do not have the right, a valid complaint with me here, and said nothing bad about the service after the demo right in front of you. Not playing your game. Sorry. Reese from San Francisco. Please beware. Unprofessional, only grabbing 75 o'clock dollars. Not even close customer service. Even not trusted, referring other professionals there. I will be ere darken the doors of this place. Waterman Dion, he do not know how to fixed. Ron S. Pleasant Hill, California, March 15th, 2020. $75 deposit, and a month later, nothing. Called and blamed COVID for not getting his distributor to call him back with the supposed part. Well, that's what I get for supporting this small business. I get nothing. In reply, I didn't ask for a refund, you dimwit. You were all praised when you said the Paradigm made a great subwoofer. They said Paradigm made a great subwoofer, and that it was worth getting fixed by you. You never called me back like you said you would. Please keep my $75 and my subwoofer. You old liar dimwit. Dion W. It looks like that same day. As any common everyday customer is aware and understands that there are never any solid 100% guarantees that a specific unit, or in this case a well over 10-year-old subwoofer, will have parts or assemblies readily available or stocked. That said, last week, as you were told, parts may not be available or amp plate assemblies. As for the estimate, and a minor repair charge and deposit was also plainly explained as a non-refundable deposit that only applies to the repair if said unit is repairable. Read your contract you signed and understood, as was told to the last Yelp blogger who doesn't bother to read the contract. But I guess you think this has something to do with a virus. Well, it doesn't, as you state. And although, like the virus, you're just making this worse, then it sounds as your 1-star review. Good luck elsewhere. We tried most all avenues, but the unit is just too old. Try eBay. I don't know how many more of these I can do. Igor, Walnut Creek, February 26, 2020. Very unhappy. Dropped the Pioneer woofer, left $75 deposit. In a few days, I was told that he couldn't get a part from Pioneer because he's not certified. He couldn't get the part from his distributor either. Then he told me he couldn't repair because the repair cost would exceed the value, even though I told him I would get a reimbursement from a warranty company. He wouldn't return the deposit. Now I'm shipping it to the warranty company, all covered. Of course, $75 lost. Dion, the same day. General Public, here's another prime example of an undereducated sap who doesn't read the contract, and upon entering our office was verbally told we have a non-refundable estimate and a minor repair charge. I'm not sure if Dion actually wrote this because it only has one capital letter at the beginning of the sentence and a period at the end of a sentence and no comma splices. So I don't know who wrote this. Anyone knows viewing our website, we have a non-refundable deposit. As you were told up front, we do nothing with warranty companies. We do not do free estimates. If your unit subwoofer was under warranty, you should have taken that approach rather than try to take advantage of me and my services. No service companies, whether automotive, stereo, or appliance, works for free. Next time, take the time to read a contract before you sign it. And you were verbally told this when you came into my office. Any child would understand that. Grow a brain, stupid. Lastly, General Public, read other rants this guy has left on other businesses. They are carbon copies, and this guy is out for something for nothing. Read between the lines. CEO, Diablo Stereo, and Video. Like, I just don't understand how many other companies in Walnut Creek area would have this same problem of repairing. Like, what kind of conspiracy theory is Dion thinking of? Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. I'll just do one more. Oh, my God. Okay, this is the last one. Oh, my God. Tom P. Was that Vallejo, California? Vallejo? All right. Keep away from this place. He is a crook. And may I add, he called the Pleasant Hill Police Department again, claiming I have made many harassing phone calls. Untrue. Before I go on, Dion also called the Pleasant Hill Police Department for another customer. He lies about everything and myself. He is wasting tax dollars with his false statements to the police department. I will add, I did call him yesterday and I could not get a word in. All he said was, I'm taking you to court. Sue me for everything I have. Great. All I have is my stereo that I paid him $480 to fix and does not work. This man is a joke. He says I'm a crook. How can that be? I never took anything from him. He's the crook. Read for yourself. Everyone who gave him 1 star, he attacks and blames them, but never says anything to those who gave him 5 stars. Not even a thank you. I warn everyone to keep away from this place. If you are unhappy, he will blame you. He is a bully and a coward. I see he replied to this post. I will continue to support everyone who gives him 1 star to expose who he is. I do this to protect anyone thinking of going to this place. I paid him $480 for a service, and it does not work. All he will ever get from me in court is what you did not fix. Oh, yes, and maybe my little dog, Buckaroo, who will bite you and run back to his daddy. You do not scare me, and I will say you messed with the wrong person. That was left July 26, 2019. Updated. And Dion, business owner, came in the same day. Moron, keep digging a deeper and deeper and legally liable hole for yourself. 2 customers today stated, wow, what a nut job this guy is you are dealing with on Yelp. How true, LOL. How true, no one believes you, Pop-Tart. But hey, just keep it up. New comment. July 23rd, 2019. Well, here we go again from the trash talker from Vallejo. Vallejo? Am I saying that wrong? Vallejo. Listen up and get it straight, you little peon troll. None of either one of you jokers have an ounce of proof or evidence of any wrongdoing by my services whatsoever. The only thing the public sees is hot air, allegation, and lies, as most of my customers understand and see. So smart ass, where's your proof that I did anything wrong? Well, because you have nothing. Didn't follow the warranty contract as you should have. You're an asshole and you can't help it. Get lost, Pop-Tart. No one cares to hear you spew lies and waste people's time over your childish rants. If there's a crook here, it's you. New comment, May 31st, 2019. Wait, what? How long does this go on for? Wow, get a load of this guy's crap. General public, now it's just his amp first and nothing worked out of the equipment that we repaired, preamp, speakers, etc. This clown can't get his story straight. He just misled the general public again. I'll say this, Mr. Pop-Tart. You are certainly entertaining. Get your facts straight. The more you ramble, the less creditable you are. And since you made the poor choice of saying you took the amp to somewhere else, your warranties are null and void. Liza, null and void. Listen to this troublemaker. If you believe what he says, instead of taking the proper approach with a warranty and bringing in the amp, and by the way, the amp you purchased from me a year ago or so, therein, if I am such a bad businessman, why would you return my office for further work? Wait, what? Wait, what? So the proper approach with a warranty. He's like, why would you bring it to me and not use the warranty? Oh, but you just bought it from me. Why wouldn't you return it to the office for further work? That's what a warranty is, you fucking idiot. Okay. Makes you look like an idiot. What are you, 5 years old? You sure act like it. You were at one point welcome to come back if there is an issue, as once again you said you were going to, but now after all of your stupid messages left way after hours and having the police getting involved, you burn your own bridges with me as far as you ever coming back. Telling people what you don't have, and again, you are doing all of this to yourself. Do things in the proper business manner as you should have followed through on, and you would have seen I am not what you make me out to be. Next time you deal with any repair situations, try taking the right approach instead of bad-mouthing and taking parts of other people's reviews. And since your phone number was blocked as to police department was requested, you're following the same pattern of trash talk on social media because you can't leave it on someone's answering machine anymore. Stupid is as stupid does. The only narcissist here and the troublemaker is you, Mr. Pop-Tart. In the response of this customer's incorrect remarks, all work performed on his amp and preamp and speakers were done 100% correctly. This man has called my store late at night, sounding inebriated, slurring his words, and sounding off for no reason. He has been told not to go anywhere near our service center by the Pleasant Hill Police Department. I guess they're neighbors. I have saved all his unpleasant messages for the police department. He was told over a week ago he could bring the preamp so we could all address the issue. He brought back the preamp once. I told him he pulled off the balance knob and improperly put it back. I stated in person, do not leave any more large number of messages on my machine again after hours. He said, Dion, I'm very sorry and I would not do it again. This does not give him the right to leave disgusting messages on my machine after hours. Once again, after telling him not to, this pompous ass leaves 4 messages to the point of the police having to call him and warning him of the consequence if he continues. And to the general public, all of his equipment was attested and working fine. Whatever he did at his home, he did of stupidity, trying to ruin a 40-year wrong business reputation by acting like a total ass clown. You are the reason people come to me saying, that's why we don't trust Yelp. Look at our 5-star reviews hidden by Yelp and filter. What? And in closing, he agreed to bring in the preamp and he said he was going to. A week later, that is when the bad messages and the troublemaker started in again. If he is to go further with this or come to our center again, he will find out the hard way by the hands of local law enforcement, and I am not close to kidding. After all the phone harassment, we have blocked his number as directed by the Pleasant Hill Police Department. This man is now banned from returning at any time and for all time. You, sir, are not hurting me, only yourself. Like most businesses getting false business reviews, don't believe anything you hear. Sincerely, CEO, Diablo Stereo and Video. God, I think that's all I can handle for now. All right, that was a good time.